This is going to be a tough one. The singles, it's going to be tough because, you know, Elvis was all, at that time, it was all about singles, you know, what to put on singles. So 1954, imagine, to 1955, he went to Sun Records. Elvis recorded his first single for Sun Records in Memphis, Tennessee, was That's All Right Mama. And the B-side was Blue Moon of Kentucky. That was July 1954. After that, he had Good Rockin' Tonight. And the B-side was I Don't Care If the Sun Don't Shine. You know, I Get My Lovin' in the Evening Time. And that was the B-side. That was September 1954. Now see, he was kind of popular around the South, 54, but it wasn't mainstream yet, you know, till Heartbreak Hotel, but we'll keep going. Then he came out with Milk Cow Blues Boogie. And the B-side was You're a Heartbreaker, 1955. We're getting close now to when he hit the mainstream. I really like this song, Baby Let's Play House. And the B-side was I'm Left, You're Right, She's Gone, April 1955. After that, he had Mystery Train. That's fantastic. You ever hear the guitar on that? See, Scotty Moore bought a reverb pedal. He done something with the guitar and he got an echo out of it. I think it's a reverb echo pedal, you know. And he played Mystery Train. And the B-side was I Forgot to Remember to Forget, August 1955. Now that was Sun. Then he went to RCA Victor, it was called. 1950s. After signing with RCA Victor in November 1955, Elvis released Heartbreak Hotel. That was the song that catapulted him into fame. That was the one. As his first single, which became a worldwide #1 hit in 4 countries, major singles from the period, major songs from this period. 1956 was that was his year to stardom. Before that, he was known around the South, but this hit mainstream. I mean, every country in America heard Elvis, especially on TV. He done Heartbreak Hotel on television too. And the B-side was I Was the One. He sang that live too. That was #1. I Want You, I Need You, I Love You. My Baby Left Me. That's one of my favourite songs. I love the drum at the start. Doom, 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 doom. There's my baby left me. She never said a word. That was the B-side, imagine. That should have been the A-side. It was called I Want You, I Need You, I Love You. But the B-side is My Baby Left Me. That was May. We're talking about 1956 now. Now, this was a really... I know I said It's Now or Never was his biggest hit, but this could have been the biggest hit. I'm not sure. Some people say Hound Dog and Don't Be Cruel was but that was like millions of sales. A double-sided #1 hit for 11 weeks at #1. I Love Blue Suede Shoes, Carl Perkins song. He speeds it up though. You ever notice about Elvis? He picks a song and speeds it up. Carl Perkins goes, well, it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show. Elvis goes, well, it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show. You know, he really speeds it up. But the B-side was Tutti Frutti, September. Then he had his first film, I think it was Love Me Tender. And the B-side was Any Way You Want Me. All these songs were #1, by the way. Then he had Love Me. I have to go quick because there's so many. Man, he must have been, I kept saying, a workaholic. Every couple of months he had a new LP out. But, and he had a new single out nearly every week. It was crazy. Love Me. And then When My Blue Moon Turns to Gold. He sang the two of them on the Ed Sullivan Show, or was it the other show, the Dorsey Brothers Show, and he was on the Ed Sullivan, yeah, mostly. But he sang Love Me. And the B-side is When My Blue Moon Turns to Gold. That was November 1957. Then he had Too Much. He sang that on TV too. Playing for Keeps. He didn't sing that on TV. Playing for Keeps. Yeah, but that's the B-side. Came out in January and it was #1 in the US. All Shook Up. And the B-side, That's When Your Heartaches Begin. March. We're talking about the same year now. It was #1 in the US for 9 weeks. Let Me Be Your Teddy Bear. And the B-side was Loving You. This is where Jailhouse Rock came in. #1 hit. Then you had Jailhouse Rock. That is actually one of my favourite songs. There's nobody can sing Jailhouse Rock like Elvis. And the B-side is Treat Me Nice. September, I went #1 in the US. First single to do #1 in the US. Not the first one, but okay, we'll do that again. Jailhouse Rock, and the B-side was Treat Me Nice. Jailhouse Rock was one of the best songs I ever heard. Boy, that's one of the best songs I ever heard. I loved the rock beat, the drums, the guitar. Scotty Moore was really good, you know. And DJ Fontana on drums. Bill Black on bass. Bill Black died young. I think he got a brain hemorrhage. I don't hear much about him, and I can't find much information about him. If anybody knows about Bill Black, let me know. He was the bass player for Elvis in the 50s. He died very young from a brain hemorrhage. Maybe correct me if I'm wrong. Then the single came out, I Beg of You. And the B-side was Don't. That was December. I'm getting near the end of the year now. And it hit #1 in the US. 1958 now. Remember, Don't You Wear My Ring Around Your Neck. And the B-side was Don't You Think It's Time. I didn't think it was a great song, that now, Don't You Think It's Time, but Wear My Ring Around Your Neck, yeah, that's great. Then he had Hard-Headed Woman and Don't Ask Me Why. In June, it was #1 in the US, and it was a gold single. Imagine that, it went gold one night. Hard-Headed Woman. Then he had One Night. You know, One Night With You. I like that song, man. I like that. It's in the key of E. I remember trying to play it. The B-side was I Got Stung. That was 1959. I'm surprised it wasn't in stereo, I Got Stung and One Night, but 1959. I think stereo really came out in the 60s. You know, the sound separation. And then now and then there's a Fool Such As I. I like that. I like that. Really nice. It's like a jukebox song, you know. And the B-side was I Need Your Love Tonight. Another great jukebox song. March. It went to #2 in the US. Oh, I love this song. He sang this song in Aloha, Hawaii. A Bigger Hunk of Love. Well, it's a bigger, bigger, bigger hunk of love. And the B-side was My Wish Came True. That was June. It went #1 in the US. Post-Army, early 60s. After return from the military service in 1960, Elvis released Stuck on You. Remember on the Frank Sinatra show, he sang Stuck on You. You can shake an apple off an apple tree, and shake a sugar, but you'll never shake me, which became a #1 hit in the US and reached the top 10 in 10 other countries. In 10 other countries. That's because it was on TV with Frank Sinatra, you see. Got plenty of coverage. In 10 countries, it hit #1. Crazy popularity Elvis had. He was probably one of the most famous person in the world. The most famous person in the world at that time, you know. And then that song was Stuck on You. I think I had that single. Yeah, I did, I remember now. And the B-side was Fame and Fortune. It was March. I went #1. Oh, here's his biggest selling record. I know Hound Dog and Don't Be Cruel were his biggest selling record, but this one is equal. It's equal to it. I think they're about the same. They sold more than 1 million copies, maybe 2 or 3 million, maybe 10. It's Now or Never. It was an Italian song called O Solo Mio, but it got translated to English. It's Now or Never. Oh, that was some song, It's Now or Never. Very operatic, you know, like an opera singer. Well, of course, Elvis liked opera too, you know. He liked Mario Lanza. So that's where that came from. And the B-side was A Mess of the Blues. That was July the 1st. No, July, and I went #1, US. One of his biggest, I was right, look. I remember researching one of his biggest international hits. It's Now or Never. I didn't care about A Mess of the Blues too much, the B-side, but It's Now or Never. I would have bought that single, you know. If I was around at that time. I was alive, but I was too young, you know. Elvis died in 1977. I was only 7 years of age, so when that single came out, I wasn't even born. So I couldn't have bought I could have bought it later, though, when I got older, because they always reissue these songs, you know. They're timeless, you know. This is one of his great songs, Are You Lonesome Tonight? A bit of Shakespearean stuff in there. The stage is bare and I'm standing here with emptiness all around. Very Shakespearean. Are You Lonesome Tonight? Great song. And the B-side is I Gotta Know. I kind of like that too. I gotta know, but 9 and 9 make 14, 4 and 4 make 9. The clock is striking 13. I think I lost my mind, you know it's getting aggravating. How long can I keep waiting? Will you say you love me? Yes or no? I gotta know. I can't sing too loud now because I'm working, you see. But I will sing along one of these days. That was November, went #1. Here's another operatic song. I think it's the most operatic song that Elvis did, called Surrender. Really high pitch. No, really powerful. And the B-side was Lonely Man. I don't know that song. But it went #1. Surrender would have been the song, not Lonely Man. People would have bought that single for Surrender. But it went #1. The next single he had out was I Feel So Bad. You know that? I feel so bad, like a ball game on a rainy day. I feel so bad. And the B-side was Wild in the Country. That came out in May. Oh, here's a popular song everyone loves. I loved this when I first heard it. Because I had a compilation album when I was young called Heartbreak Hotel. And there were songs on it from different years, you know, picked out. But Marie's Name Was Lady's Flame was on it. And the B-side was Little Sister. You got two great songs on one single. Imagine you got Marie's Name Was Lady's Flame and Little Sister. And it only reached #4. Well, only, I mean. Elvis is used to #1s. I thought that would hit #1. Because Little Sister, that was some song. But here's one of the most... I typed in the internet, what's the most popular Elvis song? And this came up. Can't Help Falling in Love with You. He sang it in Aloha from Hawaii. But it first came out in the 60s. Can't Help Falling in Love. And the B-side was Rockahula Baby. And it was #2 in 1962. Then we like Good Luck Charm. Yeah, I remember that song. And Anything That's Part of You was the B-side. Anything That's Part of You. Yeah, it was brilliant. Brilliant. Two good songs. Not my favourite, but good, you know. I'd buy it. Oh, I like that. She's Not You. Her hair is soft and her eyes are also blue. She's everything a girl could be, but she's not you. And the B-side was Just Tell Her Jim Said Hello. July. It reached #5 in US. This is taken from a film, Return to Sender. And the B-side was Where Do You Come From? It reached #2, imagine. Well, Return to Sender was good, but Where Do You Come From? Not too good. Here's one I like. This is from the 1963 to 1964 in a year. He done a lot of work in 1 year. He done You're the Devil in Disguise, and the B-side is Please Don't Drag That String Around. 1963, June. Reached #3. And then you had Bossa Nova Baby. Oh, I like that, yeah. He done that in the film too. And the B-side was Witchcraft. October 1963. Then we had a film I didn't care much about. Kissing Cousins, and It Hurts Me. He done It Hurts Me in the 1968 comeback special, as far as I know. But that was a single. Oh, I just take it from a film, this single. Fever Las Vegas, some song. Bright light city, gonna set my soul on fire. And the B-side was What I Say, Ray Charles song. I see the girl with the red dress on, she could do the boogie all night long, oh yeah. April 1964. Such a Night. What a song. And the B-side was Never Ending. I never heard that song. I heard Such a Night, but that was July 1964. Imagine there's Elvis songs I never heard. Let's go looking them up now. But I remember this one, Ain't That Lovin' You, Baby. I used to like that song. Ain't that loving you, baby? Ain't that loving you so? Ask Me was the B-side. Ask Me, I never heard that one. Ask me if I wanted to possess you. I think that's it. September 1964. Mid-60s, huh? Movie era. So that was the movie times. But they had some good singles. They picked out the best songs of the movies and released them as singles. I like Do the Clam. I loved the bongo drums at the start. Dum, 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 dum. Everybody get around, listen to that bongo sound. And the B-side was You'll Be Gone. I never heard that. But that was February 1965. We liked this one. Crying in the Chapel. And the B-side was I Believe in a Man in the Sky, April 1965. Reached number 3 in the US. Such an Easy Question. And the B-side is It Feels So Right, 1965, October. Then Tell Me Why, and the B-side was Blue River, December 1965. Oh, I like this film. It's pretty. I like Las Vegas, Fever Las Vegas, but I like Frankie and Johnny. That single came out, and the B-side was Don't Stop Loving Me. I like that. Please don't stop loving me, darling, you always be mine alone. March 1966. I can't sing loud now because I'm at work and I'm supposed to be quiet, you know. But then the single came out, Love Letters. I think that was a Patsy Cline song, am I right? Love Letters, and the B-side was Come What May. I never heard that song. See, there's some songs I don't know. Maybe I forgot it, but I don't remember. June 1966. This is from a film, Spin Out. And the B-side was All That I Am. All that I am or ever hope to be. 1966. Oh, I like this one. Why Can't Every Day Be Like Christmas? And the B-side was How Would You Like to Be? Didn't like that song now, but I liked If Every Day Was Like Christmas. What a wonderful world this would be. Yeah, I remember that. 1966. Then you have 1967 to 1968. We're getting good now because we're all in stereo, you know. I went from mono to stereo. I like stereo. Indescribably Blue, brilliant. Fools Fall in Love, brilliant. January 1967. Then Long Like a Girl with a Short Dress On, and Everywhere I Go She's Been and Gone. The B-side was That's Someone You'll Never Forget, March 1967. Oh yeah, I like this song. There's Always Me. And the B-side was Judy. Oh, Judy, don't let our love... I can't sing now because it's too late. June 1967. The single came out, Big Boss Man. That's really good. And You Don't Know Me was the B-side, September 1967. Oh, here's one of my favourite songs. I keep saying that, but I have a top 20 songs. If I had to make an album of Elvis, I'd pick out top 20 songs, and this would be one of them. Guitar Man. Jerry Reed wrote it, as far as I know. And Jerry Reed played on the session, Guitar Man and High Heel Sneakers. was the B-side, January 1968. Time of the comeback special, you know. I think this is Jerry Reed again. Oh, the writer. US Mail. And the B-side was Stay Away. I don't know that song, but I know US Mail. I'm a US Mail because I was born Mississippi town on a Sunday morning. Now, Mississippi just happens to occupy a place in the southeast portion of this United States. And the B-side was Stay Away. This is from a film too. Your Time Hasn't Come Yet, Baby / Let Yourself Go is the B-side, 1968. The comeback, late 1960s. As movie soundtrack success diminished in the late 60s, Elvis released If I Can Dream from his 68 NBC TV special, bringing a resurgence of interest and 2 top 10 hits in 1969. Brilliant. This is where we're going now. In the Ghetto. That's one of the best songs he ever sung. In the Ghetto and Suspicious Minds. They were number 1. If I Can Dream, and the B-side was Edge of Reality. And reached number 12. Memories, and the B-side was Charo, 1969. The single came out then, In the Ghetto, and the B-side was Any Day Now. That was a pretty good song too. Any Day Now, I Will Hear You Say Goodbye, My Love. April 1969. Reached number 3. In the Ghetto reached number 1 in some countries, I know that. It says 3 there in the US, but it must have been, it was number 1, I think, some places. We don't know the full story. Every song that needs a lot of research, you know. The Fair's Moving On, 1969. That song came out, and Clean Up Your Own Backyard was the A-side. The B-side was The Fair's Moving On. Then we had the number 1 single, Suspicious Minds. And I didn't care too much for the B-side, You'll Think of Me. But it reached number 1 anyway. His last number 1 hit, it says there. But you know, like after his death, he had a few number 1s too, you know. But then he had Don't Cry Daddy and Rubberneckin' was the B-side. 1969 was number 6, reached number in the US. The 1970s Elvis chart success diminished in the 70s. Only with 3 US Billboard top 10 singles. Don't Cry Daddy, a live recording of The Wonder of You and Burning Love. I thought the Wonder of You was number 1, I think, and Burning Love, 1970. Yeah, I could say Kentucky Rain is one of my favourite too. And the B-side was My Little Friend, reached number 16. I think that should have been number 1, but anyway. Then we had The Wonder of You, and the B-side was Mama Like the Roses. It reached number 9, US again. Everything's in the US. This is a US research. I've Lost You, I like that song. The Next Step is Love, July. And then we had You Don't Have to Say You Love Me. The B-side is Patch It Up. I Really Don't Want to Know. And the B-side goes There Goes My Everything. I thought that was a great song. There Goes My Only Possession. There Goes My Everything. Great country song. And then Where Did They Go, Lord? And the B-side was Rags to Riches. Life, and the B-side was Only Believe. I'm Leaving, and the B-side was Heart of Rome. It's Only Love, and the B-side was The Sound of Your Cry. Merry Christmas, Baby, and the B-side was Come All Ye Faithful, 1972. Until It's Time for You to Go, and the B-side was We Can Make the Morning. American Trilogy, wow. And the B-side was The First Time I Ever Saw Your Face, April. Burning Love, the B-side was a Matter of Time. It's a Matter of Time. What reached number 2? Then we had Separate Ways / the B-side was Always on My Mind. That should have been the A-side, but anyway, they put Always on My Mind on the B-side. They reached number 20 though. Pretty good. It's hard to, the charts, a lot of competition in the charts, you know. So many bands around the 60s, you know. You had the Beatles and Bob Dylan and all this. You had a lot of competition. Then we had Steamroller Blues / the B-side was Fool. I've Got a Thing About You, Baby. B-side, Take Good Care of Her. Raised on Rock, B-side, For Old Time's Sake. Now it's 1974 to 1975. These are the singles that he done in a year, like 1974, 1975. I Got a Thing About You, Baby / Take Good Care of Her. 1974. If You Talk in Your Sleep / Help Me. 1974. Oh, here's a good one. Promised Land. And the B-side was It's Midnight. 1974. Oh, here's a good one too. Was it Phil Coulter or someone like My Bye / Thinking About You. Trouble, Trouble. That was from the Today album. Pretty fast piano work in that. And the B-side was Mr. Songman, 1975. Then I like this song, Bringing It Back. It was from the Today album, Bringing It Back. And the B-side was Pieces of My Life, 1975. So now we're going from 1976 to 1977, the last year of his life. He done Hurt. And the B-side was For the Heart, 1976. Oh, here's a great song. I really, you know, it's one of his favourite by people that love Elvis. Moody Blue, his last album. And the B-side single was She Thinks I Still Care, 1976. It reached 31. Way Down, I think that was his last song he recorded in the studio. Way Down. And the B-side was Pledging My Love, June 1977. Reached number 18. The last single released during his lifetime. And then we have, they'll talk about songs after his death, but I'm not too interested because they're all like, you know, like they're bringing back compilation and remastering, and I'll leave that go because I only wanted to talk about the singles, that's all. Because like that was really long, that's long enough, you know. But like after that he brought out, you know, extended play and compilations. So I'll maybe talk about that next.